Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. I hope you guys are doing well wherever it is that you are. Holy cow, it's been a day. How about that? Look at my hair. Yeah. It's a high and tight with a slight little mohawk. Going up there, I asked him to cover up the bald spots, and he did not. Gonna have to find a new guy. All joking aside, I found a man, an old man who cuts hair with barber chairs in a barber shop, and I was like, holy cow, I'm home. And Mr. Wyatt, he'll never see this, he'll never know about this. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate that. And after he cut my hair, we talked for half an hour, and he said, I don't take debit cards. And he said, well, bring me back some money. And I did. And I sat down after I brought him back some money. We talked for another half hour. This was yesterday. Anyway, it's a good day. You can see the little sharp pointy spike that is coming from one of my angels. There's the tip of it. I hope you guys can see this, or you might think I'm insane. Shapang bow. Anyway, I was watching a video from the Poplar Report. I think his name is Steve Poplar. Does good videos and informative videos, and he was talking about the problems they are having in the UK with medical doctors who are actually on strike now because of the socialized medicine that they have, and they are actually getting paid, the medical doctors with degrees, about the same as fast food workers. Holy cow, it's interesting because I was actually pre-med a long time ago. So I did, things happened, I did not. But so I understand. And I worked at a university, one of the largest ones in the United States, UAB. And so I am quite familiar with what happens with socialized medicine into the United States, from everything from Scotland, Ireland, the United Arab Emirates, everything over that way, Canada, Mexico, to here. And for 10 years while I was working my way through college, I worked at UAB in the Department of Comparative Medicine. I guess you could look my name up if you were just like weird and creepy. But I worked there, and that's how I worked my way through school and got my bachelor's. And a lot of the things that the people would do, kings, princes, princesses, high-ranking people from Great Britain, the United Arab Emirates. Back then it wasn't that, but I don't know what you would want to call it. Saudi Arabia and everything. I have met and talked and consulted with kings and princes from all over the world while they were here in the United States getting medical care because the socialized medicine was so poor that they wanted nothing to do with it, and they had the money, they paid cash. The way it is, the way it goes. My sister, for those of you who watch and have watched for a while, is married to a RAF pilot. I'm trying to remember all this stuff. And they live in Scotland. And she has her citizenship there now. And she talks about how well everything is regulated and how much she loves it. And here's the problem. I have friends all over the world, and I talk to them about, how you doing? How's everything going? What's the price of beer? What's the price of cigarettes? Carrots, stuff like that. And we talk about gasoline, because of course they do liters. How much is diesel, or gasoline's petrol? So, and I just talk about it, and I don't post this stuff, and I just think about it and look at it. I'm like, holy cow, this is going to be a train wreck. But anyway, Steve Poplar had mentioned this in his video, and it was a very good video. I'll try to remember to post a link, and I'll probably forget. But Poplar Preparedness, he has a good video, and a good man. A lot of the people, and this was back in the early 90s to the late 90s, who were turned on and involved, kings, princes, princesses, in the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, those countries, would come to the United States, and they would have all their surgeries done, because the quality of the surgery was subpar. That's what they told me. Can I tell you names? Yes, of course I can, but I won't. And so it was less than desirable for them to come to, or to have the procedures done. Think about bypass surgery, cosmetic surgery, major cosmetic surgery. And the United States quietly does a lot of these type of surgeries over there. But hey, they have that free medicine, free socialized medicine. Socialism is communism. Communism sucks. Communism works. Let me tell you this. Communism works until the people with money run out of money. And then it falls apart. And then there's a revolution. And that's just the way she goes. But, so, these people would come over and have all these hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of surgeries. And they'd pay cash. And I knew the cardiac surgeons who did the work, and the all the other, the orthopedics, a lot of the other surgeons who did all the stuff. I knew them. We would sit and talk, and it is amazing how behind the scenes you understand how poorly run these other countries are. Because if that was the case, if it was the best thing, if it was the bee's knees, these people would be having it done. But no, they won't. On the introduction picture, you'll see a picture of Walmart having a emergency care unit in Georgia. I won't say anything closer than that. In Georgia. And they do all kinds of different things. Is that what is going to happen to us? The organized, structured, and everything. It's very interesting how all of this is turning out and becoming a reality. Be aware of this socialized medication, socialized medicine, socialized treatment that they are saying is so wonderful, because it's not. I've had lunch with people in my house who came and interviewed me on more than one occasion from Great Britain, and they talked about how wonderful socialism was and socialized medicine, and I brought this up, and they got quiet, and they said, well, There are some instances where socialized medicine doesn't work. And I said, it seems like it's more than some instances. There were guests in my house. I did not, bully or berate guests. We sat and broke bread. They were very insightful. And they conceded that socialized medicine on the surface is wonderful, but when their grandmother has to have a bypass or a stent put in, they would save their money and they would go to a country outside to have it done. I've had people confess that to me, 40 or 50 people over the course of my life confess that to me, and they would say, well, we always preferred Nana to have her treatments in a country where it was a little bit different. Take that for what you will. Look at that pointy thing right there, bang. Take care of your people, guys.